everyone, I'm Rotten Candy Cosplay and today I'm doing a Q&A video celebrating my first year anniversary of cosplay because I like to make a big deal out of nothing, so here I am. I asked my followers on Instagram what questions they would like to have answered, and 2 or 3 people asked me what was my inspiration to do cosplay. Back when the first set photos of Suicide Squad surfaced and I saw Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, it was just one of my favorite characters come to life. And just seeing a human being Harley Quinn, it just inspired me to finally start with cosplay because I've always been interested in costumes and dressing up, and Suicide Squad inspired me to do cosplay. Also, when the movie came out, it made me not want to wear the costume anymore for a long time. Maybe some bad experiences buying things or with other cosplayers. I guess the worst experience was the 3D printed gun that I got from Etsy, and the seller took like 5 months from the time that I wrote to him that I was interested in the item until it arrived with me, and the whole thing was just pure garbage. The pieces did not fit into each other. The print had like holes all over, and it was just a nightmare. It was supposed to be like a promotional gift that I would do a review on the shop and send them photos of me with the gun, but I paid for the shipping and that was quite expensive, and then the gun just ended up being total garbage. And yeah, that was my worst experience buying cosplay stuff, and just generally my worst online shopping experience ever. And worst experience with other cosplayer would be, I tried to do a cosplay group for my Ranma cosplay, but that just ended up in drama because people did not understand the rules, and yeah, people just I just quit the whole thing then, and I couldn't care less right now about the group that didn't work because I did classic Harley instead, and I'm super happy about that cosplay because I did it by myself and everything worked fine. And yeah, moral of the story is don't do cosplay groups with people you don't know. What would be your dream cosplay to make? My dream cosplay to make would be Hit Girl from Kick-Ass 2 and Slave Princess Leia and Injustice 2 Harley Quinn. But right now I do not have the skill set or the time or the money to make those, so those are definitely goals. What is your favorite thing about Harley Quinn? My favorite thing about Harley Quinn is, first of all, her designs. I love most of the designs of Harley. I like that she's totally freaking crazy, and I love that she's a quite sexual character. I like that about her. What made you want to do your Bubbles cosplay, and what is it like dressing up as Bubbles? As a kid, I was totally obsessed with the Powerpuff Girls, and Bubbles has been my favorite Powerpuff Girl for a couple of years now. I was just looking for like a side project to do that is cheap and easy to make. I already had a blonde wig, and I also wanted to do like child characters because I'm getting older, so I want to do all the child characters as long as I can still kind of pull them off. So yeah, that's how I came up with Bubbles. And dressing up as Bubbles it is fun because I like to be cute. But it's also weird because I'm just like so totally into doing Harley poses and Harley expressions and the crazy stuff that it's kind of hard posing for anything other than Harley. So there's only Harley or there's cute. Other things I cannot do. Have you finished all the costumes you've wanted? What is your most stressful moment in cosplay? Did cosplay intrude into your non-cosplay life? What's next? So, first question, I have finished all of the cosplays that I had planned for my last conventions, but there's always more to come. The next cosplay I'm working on is Juliet Starling from Lollipop Chainsaw. Oh, and I'm also finishing Chanel No. 3 cosplay. That's just like a side project. I don't have a specific appointment for that because I probably won't go to con. I probably won't do any photo shoots in it, so I'll just finish it whenever it's finished, whenever it's done, then that's it. What's your most stressful moment in cosplay? Most stressful moment in cosplay was the night before my first convention. Because it was my first cosplay, I had no idea what I was getting into, and I was sitting in front of my sewing machine at night and I was crying because I was not yet finished and I couldn't manage sewing the damn fabric. I called my friend at around midnight and she came over the next morning to help me finish my shorts for my Suicide Squad Harley. So that was probably the most stressful situation I ever had with cosplay. But I guess that could happen to me again anytime. Did your cosplay intrude your non-cosplay life? Yes, it did, because cosplay is basically almost everything I do right now, and it's mostly when you hear me talking, it'll be about cosplay. It is really intruding my personal life to a point that it is getting on my boyfriend's nerves a lot, and I will also have a room that is like mainly for cosplay and working on cosplay, and I already have an extra closet just for cosplay stuff. And yeah, cosplay is basically my life. I barely have a non-cosplay life right now, and that is okay with me. I would love to hear you talk about the time dedicated and the money, because I'm going into cosplay and I'm just realizing how much money it is going to take and how much hard work. Yeah, this particular cosplay, I could not tell you how many dozens of hours I spent making it. Just the wig alone, I styled it, I made it thinner and styled the pigtails, and that took me like 5 hours yesterday. And that's just the wig. So I didn't even like dye it myself or anything. Yeah, if you're getting into cosplay, you are gonna spend a lot of time. Unless you like buy everything. Even if you buy stuff, then there's chances that you have to do like alterations, that something doesn't fit right, or that you want to add some more details, or unless you have it commissioned by someone who does it exactly the way you want it and exactly to your measurements, you are gonna spend a lot of time. And you also are gonna spend a lot of money unless you go for low budget cosplays, which I do recommend. Like, start with a low budget cosplay and something that's easy. Oh, my hair keeps falling into my eyes. Start with a low budget, low effort cosplay, because this cosplay that I'm wearing was my first and it was a pain in the ass to make. What awesome memories have you made so far? So the awesome memories are every time I would put a cosplay on for the first time is just insane. The time your cosplay is finished and you put it on, it's just like the best thing in the world. And conventions are awesome because I meet so many amazing people. The first conventions that I went to, I barely met anyone, but now I meet so many people and everyone's just so amazing. And the best memory would probably be so there's an artist, his name is Krishta. If you're watching this, hi. I met him at Comic-Con last year in June, and he took a photo of me and we talked a little, and then I started following him on Instagram and on Facebook, and I was just scrolling through my Facebook or Instagram, whatever, and I saw him post like a work in progress photo, and I'm like, yay, he's doing a squad Harley. And then I'm like, looks so familiar. Like, seriously, I had no idea. It took a few seconds for me to realize he's drawing the picture that he took of me at convention. I like freaked out. It was like, oh my god, holy shit. And every time he would post updates, I would just go insane. And oh god, I can't even begin to explain how amazing it is to think that this is my first cosplay and somebody actually liked it so much to spend hours and hours of time drawing it. That is incredible. Like, oh my god, dude, if you're watching this, thank you so much. It just totally made my day every time you posted an update. Which version of Harley is your favorite to do and why? My favorite version of Harley is the classic Harley in the bodysuit and with a cowl, because wearing a bodysuit is super comfy. It is just it just already feels like fun. Just wearing it, it's already like, I could jump around in this and I could like move, and I don't have anything that's like this that could poke people's eyes out. And yeah, the cowl is just, it's just, I love it. Like the little pom-poms and then just moving around with it, just wearing the cowl and the bodysuit itself is already so, oh my god, I love it so much. I can't even tell you. I don't have words to describe how amazing it is. So yeah, that's my favorite. And also like I have like a pop gun for her, and I'm using whatever mallet I feel like carrying around with me because I don't have a particular mallet for that one yet, but yeah, it is definitely my favorite cosplay to wear, although I totally hate putting on the face paint. So guys, I hope I answered all of your questions, that I didn't miss anything. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, and see you guys in my next one. Bye bye!